So achieving next level success in your freelancing work, in your freelancing business, I think is something you really want to strive for. So now you know how to find work, go after it, and win those jobs. You're working on a regular basis. Now you really want to maximize your income. You want to maximize the relationships that you have with clients. And, if you're doing it, you may only be working with one or two clients that things have gone so well. Regardless, you really want to build your business relationships. And again, it really does come down to trust. And it's going to take some time, and you need to deliver on what you say you're going to deliver. So if it's accounting work, you go through audits and you do the books for them, or maybe you're delivering payroll for them, or whatever it is you're doing for them, and you're executing it really well. That's going to obviously build the relationship and establish the trust. And I believe a natural next step, once that trust is solid and strong, is for you to move your financial arrangement off of the freelancing websites. Now, the freelancing websites are not going to agree with that because they want to continue to take a percentage of the revenue that your client pays you and that you receive. So your client has to pay more and you get less. It's not a good long-term solution, in my opinion. Now, some people on both the client side and on the freelancer side may want to do that forever, and that's totally up to you. And it may even be in their terms and conditions on your particular freelancing site that says you have to do that, which can't imagine how they can actually force that in any way. But I wouldn't, in any of my communications on the freelancing communication channels, talk about, hey, let's move off of this site and let's work just together. That would obviously be a very unintelligent thing to do. And I actually assume that my freelance site is going to read all of my messages or look for keywords, and they could go back and review it. They may or may not, but I suspect that they have the right to do that. So I would, though, you're going to be talking to these people on the phone via regular email. I would recommend moving off the freelance site and having a one-on-one relationship where you can invoice them through email or PayPal or whatever you choose, or direct bank deposits, because once you've established the trust and once you've established the relationship, the value for you to remain on a freelance website sort of disappears. The only value, there is one value, I should say, that is very relevant though, and that's that when you go to look for more clients, it's good to show that you have existing and active clients on the freelance site. So that is one potential benefit. One thing I recommend, as you move your client off of the freelancing site, I would ask them directly if they'll give you a perfect rating, a ranking, and give you a great testimonial. Doesn't mean you're done working with them, it's just that you're moving it off the freelance site. So there you go. And then what you do is they save money. So let's say they were paying you $20 an hour. Let's say they were paying you $25 an hour. And depending on the fee that the freelance site might take, that might mean you only get $20 of it. So you could, if it's something you think you need to negotiate, I would say, go to them and say, look, would you be willing to move off the freelance site and you just pay me via PayPal? If they continue to pay $25 or direct deposit into your bank account, then now you just get a huge raise. I think that's 20% raise, right? They may say, well, yeah, but now there's no fees, so I don't really want to pay quite that much. And you say, well, why don't we split the difference? And they pay you $22.50 per hour. So you actually get a raise by moving off of it. Try and make something in that transaction. And so, they're getting more, you're getting more. Here's a picture of a graph with money going up. I guess I thought I should add that to the presentation just to give you a visual. So really, you've established the trust. You both trust each other. Why not give yourself a raise as the freelancer? And they may want a little bit of a discount in your pay, and everybody is winning in that situation. So, if you look at my freelance work on Upwork, for example, that's certainly how I have worked it, and I have no ethical problem with that at all. Of course, let your own conscience be your guide on that, but I don't really see why any freelance site, they're going to get a percentage of the initial money, but I'm not going to stay on with them for years and years and years. So I believe that's a natural progression towards next level success.